Let's get to it.
Alright YouTube, what is going on? Mesa fell back at it with some Destiny. So you're looking at pretty much my new favorite pulse rifle in the game for PvP. This is called the Messenger. I got it from playing the Trials of Osiris. I got an Arc one, and I've got a solo one. And when I go into the Crucible, see, I kind of like a hierarchy, right? So my first go-to gun is going to be my Vex Terrific class. Favorite gun, hands down. Then would be Red Death. Now the Messenger is kind of... I'd like to say it would replace Red Death, but you know what? It's good in certain situations, and then Red Death is better in other situations. Then, if I really want to put on my try-hard sweaty pants, I'm going to go with the old Thorn. Now, this thing is powerful, and you can pretty much two-burst someone, right? No problem, if you've got good aim. But I'm bad aim's McGillicuddy, right? But it's got a perk on it that helps idiots like me. Head Seeker. If you don't know what Head Seeker is when you fire shots at someone, and when the first shots land on the body, the next shots that are criticals are going to do a little more damage. Now, when we go look at the stats and the perks, I'll just do a slight stat comparison to Red Death. It basically has a slightly slower fire rate than Red Death, but kind of outclasses it in a few of the other areas. But the key thing with this gun is similar to Red Death in that you got to stay away from people, okay? You don't want to get into close quarters engagement with people, okay? If you guys think I play conservative already, I play way more conservative with this thing. I really only stick to long range and medium range, no short range whatsoever. So now, damage-wise, it's going to do 27s non-critical and then 38s or 41s critical, okay? So obviously the 41 is where the Head Seeker kicks in. So if your first shots land in the body, that critical is going to do more damage. So that really helps balloon heads like me that have bad aim, because if I could clip them at least with a couple body shots, then those other shots afterwards are going to be 41s, which is going to help me take them down faster. It kind of feels like Three Little Words, but better, more accurate, and just, I don't know, it just feels like it hits harder. The fire rate, I think, is just like Three Little Words. I never got along with Three Little Words for some reason. Every time I got like 3 of them dropped, and they all had shitty sights on it for some reason. Never got along with them. This thing, I love the sights. Pretty much just using 2 sights you're going to see. I'll show you when we go through the perks here, but it's got an ACOG sight at the end, which I don't think is useful at all. So let's go in and take a quick comparison. So here's the base stats. My reload is off the charts because I have the speed reload perk set for it, but you can see slower rate of fire than most pulse rifles, but very, very high impact. And the range is really good in this thing. Let's do just a quick comparison looking at Red Death. See, Red Death's got a little bit of a faster fire rate, but range and stability not as good as the Messenger. So very, very accurate, hits very hard. But the thing is with Red Death, I love unflinching, okay? And I love the health regen. A lot of times I get into bad gunfights where I'm about to go down, but I get the health regen, and also the unflinching helps me keep my shots on. Now, the first unlock you're going to get is Third Eye. Then you get Head Seeker. Third Eye, I love because I'm one of those nervous Nellies that's in PvP constantly aiming down sight, then not aiming down sight just to see who's around me or who's close or anything like that. So I think very, very useful. Then you got Extended Mag, which brings it up to 33 rounds, Flared Magwell for that speed reload or perfect balance. In PvP situations, I always go with perfect balance. In PvE, if I do use this, I'll go probably with Flared Magwell, but I've got better arc weapons like my Fang of Ryut or even the Orbital Edict I tend to prefer in the Prison of Elderly people. So Sure Shot IS, that's the basic sight. That's the one I like the most. Simple red dot. The red dot AOS is you get a little bit more target acquisition, a little more aim assist, but I find it just takes up way too much screen real estate. And then also you got your ACOG, which I don't think anyone would want to use in PvP. Now, for a while prior to the House of Wolves coming out, Time on Target was my legendary go-to pulse rifle, and I still love it. It's a great gun, but I really just got used to this gun and Red Death with their slow fire rates, hard hitting. I'm just, for some reason, better with them. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up, guys. The next review is going to be, let's see, we're going to do tomorrow's answer, right? That's the Trials rocket launcher, and I'm normally not a noob tuber, and guys, I hate using that word. You know I'm a recovering COD addict. I normally never use rocket launchers in PvP because I just love using like corrective measure against all odds, Yolder's hammer, but that thing is redonkulous and so much fun in the Crucible. So I'll review that one sometime this week, guys. So drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream. Links will be in the description, and that's it. I am out of here like last year.